Hello YouTube, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the top 5 crazy technologies coming out of China. But before we go further, hit the like button if you enjoy this video. We'd love to have you join the Top 10 Stories family. So think about subscribing to our channel so you can keep up to date with all our offerings. And now, on to today's topic, the top 5 crazy technologies coming out of China. Number 5, the world's first quantum communication satellite. This allows them, among other things, to store more information using less energy. As a consequence, they can perform extremely complicated calculations in fields like chemistry and encryption. And it's in encryption that China is making giant leaps forward thanks to quantum technology. In August 2016, it launched Misius, the world's first quantum communication satellite from the Gobi Desert. This device will make it completely impossible to intercept military communication using quantum physics. Even trying to do so will modify the transmission irreversibly, making it incomprehensible. Misius has already been used for an encrypted video call between Chinese and Austrian scientists in 2017. It is the result of enormous investments in this sector from Beijing, which has forked out $10 billion to build the National Laboratory for Quantum Information Science in Hefei, for example. There's still a long way to go before the real quantum computer can be built. For the time being, all we have is highly unstable prototypes. Even the projections aren't much help on this front. We could be waiting anywhere between 5 and 30 years. Overall, though, the situation is clear. After years of underestimating this technological progress, the United States and to a lesser extent Europe are finding themselves almost helpless in the face of a new technological superpower. Number 4, from supercomputers to quantum technology. The two crucial innovations we've seen so far are not the only sectors in which China is showing what it can do. Another is supercomputers. These highly powerful tools occupy whole floors in laboratories. They are used in the most strategic sectors in science, industrial research, and security to analyze billions of DNA sequences, improve weather forecasts, and simulate atomic bomb explosions, to give just a few examples. China's progress in this sector is phenomenal. In 2001, it didn't have a single supercomputer. Today, 206 of the world's 500 most powerful are found in the People's Republic. This progress has been at the expense of the United States, which has gone from having 145 in the top 500 in 2017 to 124 today. First and second place in the rankings have recently been snatched back by the Americans thanks to IBM's supercomputers Summit and Sierra. However, the Taihu Lite and the Tianhe 2A provide China with third and fourth place. That's not all. China also seems to be ahead in the race to build X-scale systems, computers that can reach speeds of 1 exaflop, that's 1 billion calculations per second. It has presented its first 2 prototypes and will have finished developing them in 2021. Number 3, the triumph of 5G. The deadlines the government has come up with are therefore being met, and even ahead of schedule. And although China may still be catching up in the field of AI, there's one sector it's tops in, and that's 5G. On the 21st of February 2018, the world's first phone call using the new generation of mobile communication took place in Spain, made possible by Vodafone and Huawei. Huawei has been the undisputed leader in 5G for some time. Based in Shenzhen, it is the archetype of Chinese success due to the speed in which it became one of the world's biggest companies and because it symbolizes the country's technological advance. Huawei already holds 29% of the market in telecommunications infrastructure, followed by the European companies Nokia at 17% and Ericsson at 13%. In fourth place at 8% is ZTE, another company based in Shenzhen. In this sector too, projections give an idea of Chinese ambitions. Thanks to the work carried out by its companies, the country could have full 5G coverage by 2023, well ahead of the other world powers. By 2025, 40% of the world's 5G users will be living in China. That's 500 million out of a global total of 1.2 billion. Generally, experts agree that the People's Republic has a strong lead when it comes to 5G. Number 2, data is what AI lives on. And something big is indeed happening, right under the noses of their American rivals who look on powerless as China races to supremacy in the crucial field of AI. As Kai-Fu Lee emphasizes in his seminal work, AI Superpowers, the era of big discoveries in the field of deep learning, that is, the technology used to develop cutting-edge AI, could already be over. With these devices, we're now at the stage of small innovations and commercial development, and China is second to none in this area. The People's Republic may not be home to computer geniuses like Yann LeCun or Jeff Hinton, the two godfathers of deep learning who now work for Facebook and Google respectively, but it can still draw from a large pool of scientists and engineers. Above all, China has a huge amount of data that it can use to train learning systems. Data is what AI lives on. Having access to the most data means being able to train algorithms to carry out their tasks with increasing accuracy. And in China, collecting massive amounts of data is child's play. After all, this is a country where most activity takes place online, through smartphones and super platforms like WeChat, used to make payments and perform official administration, among many other things. And privacy laws are practically non-existent. So the raw material's there, and that's allowed a sudden explosion in the sector. You can already see the effects. Baidu, Alibaba, and Tencent, China's 3 technology giants, have invested in more than 100 companies in the deep learning sector. While SenseTime, a Chinese company specializing in image recognition, one of the most important uses for AI, has become the world's highest valued startup at $3 billion. And number 1, an ambitious goal made in China. 3 years have passed since then, and it's time to make a first assessment. At what point is the Chinese digital revolution? The leading player in China's great plan can only be artificial intelligence. If the deadlines set by the government are met, the development of AI in China will stand on par with that of the US by 2020, whereas by 2025, technology implemented by Chinese researchers will have to reach a level of excellence. The last deadline, however, is 2030, a year which will have to see China as the world leader in the field of AI. Unlike those announcements made by Western governments or entrepreneurs with a little too much fondness for bombast, like Elon Musk, when similar signals come from Beijing, the effects are felt straight away. That kind of disclosures, if made by the Chinese government, would have huge implications for the country and its economy, says Andrew Ng, the American computer scientist who has made the biggest contribution to the development of deep learning. It's quite a strong message for everyone, which shows something big could be happening. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like what we're doing, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming releases. You can always check out our playlist for more great content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.